Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Now, I know I said that I would keep Saturdays for challenge day and okay, but I really wanted to share this collab with you because it was really fun to do and it's with a really great bunch of people from the Sims Forever for Gizmo Discord challenge. If you are a Sims creator, Sims YouTuber, Sims streamer, whatever, I definitely recommend going to join that. I will try and leave the invite link down in the description below. And yeah, it's a super fun place, and everyone there is really supportive, and you get a lot of advice, lots of tips, so it's great. And yeah, I don't know what else to say other than they are great people. So one of the things that we've decided to do was to rebuild Newcrest. So I chose to have the rippling flats lot, and yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing that, and I wasn't sure what to do with this, and I don't know what I ended up with because I didn't make a plan. Let's be real. Do I ever make a plan? No is the answer to that. No, I do. When I'm writing essays, that's the only time I ever do plans, because even then they're very loose plans. Sometimes they're detailed, you know, if I enjoy the lesson. Don't usually enjoy the lesson. I'm kidding. I do enjoy my university, although I have OneNote pages just filled with stuff that I will never use again. Yeah, plans. That's what I got waylaid there. You know me and my, what's the word? Okay, I've forgotten how to speak. It's been a long time since I did a voiceover. Anyways, I didn't know what I was going to do for this build. No clue at all. I'm not 100% convinced that I like this build. It's a nice build, but I'm not 100% convinced by it. But you know, everyone has their own tastes. And yeah, it's just some flats. And I'm thinking, when I had a little idea in my head when I was building them, because I'm looking for somewhere to live for next year, for the next academic year. And when I was doing this, I was like, oh, it'd be nice to do some student flats. But then it kind of changed and stuff. But you know, I still feel they're quite student. In fact, no, they are definitely geared towards students. What am I saying? They are definitely geared towards students, because you know, each room, there were very specific things that I want in each room, and I'll explain that later when we get to the rooms. Wouldn't it be great to talk about what is actually on screen? Because I don't have anything else planned, as we just discovered. I don't plan anything. Yeah, I find building like this kind of type of lot, like where multiple Sims could live, very interesting. And I wish we could have multiple Sims in one building that aren't all in one family, if that makes sense, because there are a lot of stuff there, a lot of things. And oh, I hear it itchy. But it's like the bit of your arm that's like not itchable. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, you'll see that bit skipped because it was very boring and took me quite a long time to fix. Stairs, I feel like they're just the bane of my life. I kind of hate them. I kind of hate stairs. Kind of hate stairs. Sorry. They never seem to work the way I want them to. So, kind of hate them. Yeah. Oh no, I got a rag nail. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. I haven't done something in so long. I'm taking a wee bit of a break. Not a big break, because if I took a big break, then people would forget about my existence. But I took a little break because I'm not feeling great, you know. And it's sad that I'm not feeling great, but it's just the reality. You know, it's summer, and I remember the days where I loved summer. Summer was the best time of my life. But now I'm like, I don't care. I want to go back to school, because you know, down there you have, I've found, especially in once you get to university level, when you're in school, yes, it's stressful, and yes, you've got work to do, but you're your own person. You're not, you know, you're an adult when you're at uni. So at least in our country, at least in the UK and Scotland, because I think I'm pretty sure when I say that in America you're still very much. She said hopefully you're still kind of treated as a young person, like, because obviously in America you can't drink when you go to college slash uni, so you're very much treated differently to what we would be treated as. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Can we tell that? Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Why am I terrible at doing voiceovers? Someone answer that question. Yes, I haven't been feeling great, mentally, so I had to take a break because the entire time I'm working and I'm doing stuff, I'm thinking, right, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, and uploading videos, it's not easy because I have to function it around my whole family. Like, oh, am I allowed to steal all the Wi-Fi tonight? No? Okay, I'll just wait until tomorrow, And I understand, I can't steal the Wi-Fi all the time. Anyway, we are doing the top floor. So the top floor consists of two like studio flats. So these are the flats that are kind of one or two, like either one person or like a couple lives in them. They've got everything in kind of one space. It's very open and all of that, They don't have to share a bathroom or share a kitchen, unless, they're living with their partner. And yeah, they're kind of a little bit more luxury because from what I've seen of my own searching for place to live and student accommodation, studio flats are a lot more expensive, like all of the time. So yeah, and yeah, I trying to do some cool things. I still have to playtest this, so yay, that's gonna be fun for future me. I think I have finished it. She hopes. I have, to be fair, I have left a lot out of this speed build because it's a really, really, really big build. There's a lot of flats to do, and it would be kind of repetitive because I think each floor is kind of the same, if that makes sense. So yeah. Anyway, this mirror, also the vein of my life, wouldn't go into the place I wanted it to. I got it there, and I was like, that is fine. It looks nice. So we kept it there. I don't know if it's, like I said, I haven't play tested it, which I should do before I do voiceovers, but this is just how I roll, and you are going to have to stick with it. Stick with me as I improvise my way through my entire life. But yeah, this is kind of, a little separate place from the living area, and yeah. I don't know. I can't really say much more about it. It's blue. I really like the blue, and like I really like that mirror. Ooh, I hit my mic stand. I really like the blue of that mirror. I really like that mirror in general, really. But so I put a wee dining table in because I feel dining tables are essential. This is one thing I wanted in all of the flats I did, because I did all of them obviously. But I wanted 100%. I wanted I wanted dining tables and desks in all of the flats and all of the bedrooms, especially because as a student, that is like the one thing you need is a desk where you can work. And I put a dining table in there because for me and my friends that I live with, like a dining table is super important to us. Last year, while we were living, we didn't have a living room. We had a kitchen, and that was our own, like that was our common space we could hang out in. Because spoiler, you can't actually hang out in the bathroom. That was the only other communal space. So having a dining table was super important because it meant that while someone was cooking, somebody else would be sitting at the dining table. But we also had a couch in the kitchen, just this random sofa in the kitchen which we would sit at, so it was really good. And also it meant that we could play games at the dining table. We played this great game, probably talked about it before, this really great game called Irish Snap. If you ever get the chance to play Irish Snap, I definitely recommend it. It's like normal Snap but violent, and there's like an extra time that you have to snap. So you snap, everyone has to like continue a numerical sequence. So you go ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. And then you snap if the two cards are the same, but then you also snap if what you say is what you put down. So if someone says king and they put down a king, you snap. It gets very violent, at least when I play it. And yeah, it's horrifying. It's horribly violent, you know. Uh, it's also a lot of fun, and we would play that, God knows, into the wee hours of the morning. Yeah, super fun. Anyway, that's why we needed a dining kitchen. That's why dining kitchen, dining table. That is why we needed a dining table. So that's why I wanted to have that in every single one of the flats that I did in this build. So they could also not play Irish Snap because that is not a game in The Sims. Yeah. So I want also, as I said, the second thing I wanted was desks, because desks are extremely important to students, because that is how they do their work, unless they go to the library. Sorry, that's me just yawning there. I'm very tired. I'm always tired. I'm like tired 100% of the time, but that's just my life. In the summer, I'm always tired. Yeah, I had move objects on sometimes and off some of the time. Like I had it on and off because I wanted to see if I could make them functional, like all of the rooms. I think they are, but obviously I'm going to double check when I playtest it. I usually avoid playtesting, I won't lie. I usually avoid playtesting, but not this time. It's a big build and I've decided to playtest it, which is super smart of me. Anyway, yeah, that's, excuse me, that is the second flat that I did. I'm hitting the mic stand again, I apologize. Yeah, there's not much to say about it other than the fact that, you know, they all had desks, they had a dining table. I honestly, squeezing in the third bedroom really spoke to me because I feel, you know, it would have given more dining space if I hadn't, but then I was like, yeah, but a real landlord would try that. Our landlords were lovely, but they did have a bedroom that was suspiciously large, and by suspiciously large, I mean like it was very obvious it used to be a living room, but they made it into something else. And yeah, this is the same. This one, yeah, this is another 3-bedroom flat, I think, and it's like the ones that aren't studio flats, they're very closed off. They've each got like their own separate spaces upon which separate designated spaces. That's the word I'm looking for. Designated spaces. And I think this would probably be one of the cheapest ones. I think the building is owned, like each of the different flats is owned by a different landlord, but like the landlord, there's like a landlord per floor. So like one landlord owns the first two, then the next landlord owns the second two, and then third, they're like the two studio flats are separate. I don't know. That's what I'm imagining here. But anyways, this would be the cheapest because it's on the ground floor, and B, I got out of breath there. B, it doesn't have access to a balcony. I think studio flats being the most expensive, and then the first floor flats be a little bit more expensive because they have a balcony, so you can put stuff out in the wash line or whatever. And then these would be the cheapest because they're on the floor. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, I can't actually do anything about that in The Sims, but you know, it's all in the imagination. If you could see me, I'm just tapping my head because why the heck not? Anyway, I think this is the one with the biggest communal space. Yeah, this is the one with the biggest communal space because I think I did kind of get like a living room area as well that wasn't just like squeezed in the corridor. I So yeah, it's like it's got 2 sofas and some dining chairs and coffee table and stuff, so it's a bit bigger than the other one had. So yeah, this is, I think actually this might be my favorite flat, she said, forgetting what other flats looked like. Oh god. So yeah, I don't know how to speak. I don't know what to say because I can't speak today. I haven't done a voiceover in so long, and I was just like, I gotta do this. I want to do this because this is such a fun collab that I was like, I want to do it. Please, just do it. Just do it. You know that meme from Shia LaBeouf all those years ago? God, that's an old meme. Is it a meme? I think it's a meme. It's a meme. Also, yeah, I kept all of. I don't know about other countries, but definitely in the UK, rented places have the worst wallpapering or the worst like color of walls, especially in like when I was in university accommodation on campus. The walls were just white bricks that had been painted. It looked like a prison cell. And then when I moved to my second flat last year, it was like this really old-fashioned kind of like, oh, what's it called? Like the filigree pattern, I think, and it was like embossed on the wallpaper or something. It was horrible because it made the light really yellow. Like even if I had like a white light, it made everything really yellow, and so it was really hard to see at night. But fine. That's so they always have terrible wall colors. You just have to go with the flow. You know, you can't just paint your room any color you want. At least I don't think so. So yeah. And then obviously, thank goodness they brought laptops into the game for base game people because I don't want to get Strangerville. I'm not tempted to get Strangerville. And I would never have had laptops had they not done that. So we're coming to the end of this build. It's kind of a weird ending, but you'll see all the screenshots in a minute. So thanks for watching, and please comment, like, and subscribe, and I shall see you all on Wednesday for an A to Z build challenge. Bye bye, everybody. I don't know when this ends at all. I am so unorganized.